Since the attempt on your life, you seem to be shaken up by it. Do you think this will affect your political stand?
No. If anything, it will strengthen my position on my political stand with crime control and security measures to be taken.
Has this attempt assassination changed your platform in any way?
No, it has not. I am a man of strong ideals, and I will adhere to them through any adversity. That is all I have to say on the subject. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And check this out. Like, we'll start making like windmills and shit, yo. And this is going to be like where we're going to get all our power. And don't worry about people from power plants losing their jobs, because all their jobs are going to move from like maintaining the power plants to maintaining these windmills. Because I'm pretty sure like weather and like whatever, like maybe they'll get all tangled with like feathers and whatever from birds that fly into them. And you got to clean it up. And all these people now, they get paid to maintain these windmills, right? And they'll be powering everything. Because, windmills, they can power like enough windmills can power like the whole world, like 3 times over. So why not utilize that? And you're saving so much money when you're taking advantage of this technology. And I don't know what else to say. Okay. All our people from the country to the south, it's all poor because we moved all our jobs there because they're so poor, it's so cheap. You pull those factories out of there, bring them back to our country to make jobs for our people. Sure, we'll be paying them a little more, but we'll be making more money in the long run because what we'll be doing is taking these products and selling them to other countries and pretty much, do what China's been doing. They've been implementing protectionist policies throughout their entire system and price dumping policies. These are probably some terms that most people are unfamiliar with, but you take all your key industries and make them national, make them yours. And price dumping policies, you take products, you make everything. The Tangorans will be making everything, like all these factories and whatever, because we have all the natural resources on the eastern side of the country and all these people that need factory jobs and whatever kind of work they can get in the western side of the country. So now you got all these people making so many things and all these factories and whatever, and it's easy because we got the resources to do it. And now we start selling them in the international market. And it's hard when people put tariffs on your products to remain competitive in a foreign market, but that's where the price dumping comes in. We intentionally lower the value of our dollar and therefore the value of our products and send them into these foreign markets. And now, even after they've been tariffed, they cost less than the domestic product in another country. Like, for instance, when you buy a pair of pants in Canada that's been made in China, you'll buy it at Walmart, maybe it's $10. You buy something made in Italy or made in Canada, piece of clothing, it could be up to $50. It's ridiculous. And there's just such an advantage to doing this in the long run. In the long run, the country will begin making so much money that it can start implementing free trade agreements with other countries. I'm talking like within a long time span, like 50 years. So you know these people are going to have their jobs for a while, because by implementing these policies that our country would start implementing, they've managed to accumulate such a vast amount of wealth and power and influence that they will begin very shortly to compete in the international free trade market. And I just don't know what more to say on the subject. You'll just have to see how it works out. And yeah, you got the basic idea of the whole thing.
All right. Sir, your decision to turn our oil resources and make them primarily exports while decreasing our own reliance on it as a fuel source, how do you expect this is going to pan out in future years for Tangora?
Well, I think it should turn out pretty good. I mean, as we know, the rest of the world pretty much relies on oil reserves and natural gases as their primary fuel source and power source. And we don't need that. Simply put, we don't need that. We have alternatives to that. We can use alternative technologies to power our homes and our factories, and alternative technologies, like electricity. Like, we can use electric cars. The entire country could use electric cars, again, helping the environment. And by selling oil to other countries, again, because we're not using it ourselves, because we don't actually need it, we're mining it, and we can sell it at a competitive price in other markets. Like, you have your Sunco, your Pioneer, your Petro-Canada. This is within Canada, a very nice country that we know of. And say you have the Tangoran brand of gasoline that you have in there, cheaper generally, and you allow those prices to go down, you're helping them. And eventually, we'll start selling our electric cars to other countries. Eventually, they'll start adopting that. And it's better for the environment overall if everyone's using electric cars and we don't have to mine gasoline eventually. Eventually, I'm saying. Because the process of draining fuels from the earth causes a tremendous amount of pollution. There's the burning of the gas, and greenhouse gases galore just going into the atmosphere from burning these oils. And yeah.
Thank you very much.